G'day fellow Wastelanders, and welcome to part 1 of my Fallout 76 camp glitches and tricks videos. This first glitch is a simple one. It's just a way to place these steel poles wherever you wish without having to snap them onto a foundation. All you have to do is snap a pole onto a foundation and place another one on top, and then blueprint the two poles, and then you can place the blueprint wherever you wish, and then you can remove the top pole if you wish. This next glitch is for building a camp under the ground. You'll need to place down a foundation and put down a staircase on top. Then you need to put down a rug and put a base on top of that. You can then pick up the base and the rug together and place them on the staircase. Then all you have to do is grab the staircase from the top and place it down onto the foundation going into the ground. You may need to adjust this slightly just so that the base is sticking out just enough for you to click on it. Then when you use the base, you will clip through the floor and be on the bottom of your staircase, where you can start building a floor or another staircase and continue building from there. This next glitch is for camping inside of a mountain or inside a cliff. Place down a foundation right up against the cliff face, and then place down a rug and put one of these little cooking stoves on top. Then place the cooking stove and rug together right up against the cliff face. You want the handle of the ladle to be facing into the cliff. Sometimes you'll have to breach 2 layers of ground to get into the cliff or mountain. To do this, just redo the same trick again to get through the next layer. Once it's all set up, all you have to do is use the cooking stoves to clip through the wall. And once you're through both layers of the wall, you can build just as normal. This next glitch is for building an unbreakable base by stacking foundations. You have to make sure where you do the stack is up against a cliff face so that the foundation isn't floating. And you use the foundation ramps to get the height of the next level. Once you have the foundation stacked, you can remove the ramps and any other pieces that were necessary to get the foundations where they needed to be. This next glitch is for building a floating camp. You need to place down a foundation and put one of these staircases on top. From there, place one of these posts snapped onto the staircase. And then you can snap another staircase onto the top of this post. You can then delete the post, the bottom staircase, and the foundation. You can now build off of the floating staircase, but be warned, you should know what you want to build in advance before doing this, because certain parts of your camp will not be deletable once they're attached to the floating staircase. If you make a mistake, you're either going to have to delete your camp, move your camp and start again, or you're going to have to connect your camp to the ground via stairs and a foundation to be able to remove the whole thing. You can't just remove part of it and start again. You need to remove the whole thing and start from scratch. This is why it's important to make sure you know what you're building before you start. This next one is for building objects that intersect through walls. You can do this with a simple doorway. You can make a doorway, put something in the doorway and then edit it back into a wall, and this works. But this way, you can put bigger objects through the wall. All you need to do is destroy the wall and then place whatever you want into the hole in the wall, and then when you repair the wall, you will have an object intersecting it. This next one is for floating camp objects. It's pretty simple. You just place down a power armor and attach your camp object onto the power armor and then remove the power armor. For bigger objects that won't snap onto the power armor, just place them on a rug and put the rug onto the power armor. This one is for hiding your generator. It stops any enemies from attacking your generator and also seems to reduce the amount of enemy attacks on your camp. Just be sure to place down a wire attaching your generator to something else before you activate this glitch, because once you do, you need to deactivate the glitch to be able to attach a wire to it. All you have to do is place down a spike board trap, then place down your generator on the spike board trap, and then when you activate the spike board trap, it will make your generator disappear. This next trick is for populating shelves for decoration purposes. What you need to do is place down something of an appropriate height for the shelves. In this shelf's case, this power connector is the perfect height, and then you just snap a couple of rugs onto it. And from there, it's just a matter of finding things that are the appropriate height to be able to place things up to the next level. I recommend every time you place something new on it, you check and make sure it fits in properly before continuing. I'll quickly slap one together now roughly so you get the general idea. This next trick is for building double doors. The trick here is to get two floating doors as close together as possible. To do this, follow the video, and once the doors are where you wish them to be, once you're happy with how close they are to each other, you edit the walls that the doors are on back into walls, and then you can delete them and the doors will be floating. Then it's just a matter of getting all the foundations and walls and everything lined up correctly, and then using the pole glitch I showed at the start of the video to hide the gaps between the doors and the walls. This next glitch is to get a terminal onto a desk to give that office vibe. Basically, you just use the rug glitch to push the terminal and its table underneath the desk. Unfortunately, the terminal is a little low, so you have to stack it on top of something else to get the right height. The floor safe seems to be a good height, but I don't have that unlocked, so I'm going to use a stack of rugs. 6 rugs seems to be about the right height. Thanks for watching this video. Please drop a like, and if you would like to see the next part, where I will cover more C.A.M.P glitches and tricks, feel free to subscribe.